Yo guys, welcome back. We managed to get into Marrakesh in the last part, which is a pretty big thing for us to get. It had a couple of nice wonders as well. So I think it was Summer Palace, University of Sancor, Petra, and Globe Theatre. And then the other Moroccan city we got up there also had Angkor Wat, so that was nice. I guess we'll be peacing out with Morocco soon. So yeah, we'll get a great diplomat ready to go up there because there's still an embassy we can make, and we're building a railroad across there as well, and trying to get these cities converted. Though yeah, we do have to deal with the fact that you can only convert cities that already have a majority religion, and we just kind of ruined that there. Other than that, we got 15 turns for next World Congress and 11 turns for dynamite. We also need one more social policy before we can build Brandenburg Gate, which is obviously a very nice wonder in this game. And the other way we could get like the policy requirement would be if we could get up to 6 city-state alliances. I think we're currently on 3 or 4. So yeah, we're making diplomats as well, and we're also making archaeologists in our cities, but you need the public school first and then archaeologists, because we want to get some of those antiquity sites, the landmarks made. We get an extra vote in Congress for every 2 landmarks we have, as well as for every 2 holy sites we have. So we'll try and get as many of them as possible. And yeah, Morocco actually has 8 delegates, so we do want to be keeping him as a vassal, because he will like have to vote for us, I think. Alright. Yeah, we've got a lot of heists going on as well as some city-state coups. And yeah, I don't actually want to take these cities. Not quite sure. Ooh, yeah, I nearly forgot about the capitulation there. Quick maths, kind of. I guess I didn't feel like trying to defend those cities against like Rome and Arabia, so thought I'd just leave them to Morocco. Because I mean, it's pretty much for sure that we will end up with those guys in the future, especially as we get closer to winning. So yeah, we can get this in here now. Want to put it somewhere where it can't be great generaled or something. I don't know that Spain would really do that, but might as well be safe. I don't know what antiquity site they're talking about there. Yeah, we'd need open borders if we were gonna dig in their territory anyway. I think the way it works is that they need to have open borders with you in order for you to be allowed to actually dig, and obviously you need open borders with them to be actually able to get your archaeologist in there. We actually also got Mount Sinai in there, I didn't notice that before. And yeah, we're trying to get happiness back to above 50%, so that's why we're avoiding growth even in York. And just building up all these other cities. Yeah, we got Sinai up there. Probably should be working it over like 2 production or something. And Marrakesh is another nice city. It's got a load of them Casbahs around it. Getting another cargo ship as well. We're up to 10 trade route slots, which I assume is the most you can possibly have unless you're Venice, I guess. I guess that's another reason for keeping those cities alive, actually, is that I was trying to heist great works out of them. But I mean, I would have just got them if I'd taken the city, so I guess that doesn't make any sense. Feels better to heist them, though. Man, we got a lot of boats that are going to need upgrading once we get to Dynamite. I suppose that's one of the good things about unique units, is that you don't necessarily have to upgrade them straight away because they're obviously above the normal combat strength. We got some more coal from somewhere. I'm not sure where that was. That might have been from a city-state. Like Milan finally actually giving us the coal. Do need every bit of money we can get. The Louvre for Arabia. Nice. Oh, I guess we finished this mine. That was where the extra coal was from. I think there is still quite a few cities where we could do with factories. But coal is pretty hard to come by this game. I think we get an extra coal for every 3 city-state alliances we have as well, I believe. And it looks like we just got another one from someone as well, so we're up to 4 now. There aren't really any that are like ridiculously out of reach. Some that they're all around like 400 influence needed or less. You can often get that you need like 1,000 plus influence to win over a city-state. Alright, Hastings is looking pretty good there. So is Rabat, to be fair, but obviously there's a lot of buildings we need here. I think Arabia was on 47 techs, we're on 48. But I mean, not being able to steal free techs slows it down quite a bit. All the trade routes we've got are increasing our influence quite a bit with all the city-states though. And yeah, we're actually quite close with 2 of them there. I mean, if we send that trade route to Brussels, there's definitely quite a high chance that Morocco will just plunder it straight away. Yeah, we've actually got loads of antiquity sites in our borders, to be honest. And probably we mostly need boats up in the sea in the northeast here, and just generally over to the east for Rome. Okay, we can get another great person. And yeah, we did manage to convert Rabat. I think I did buy a great general up there, and did have something in mind for him as well. Yeah, we do want to be getting the military academies everywhere. We need more troops, and once we have military academies and Brandenburg Gate, we will get much better upgraded troops. Alright, still got a bit of war weariness. That could be affecting our happiness. Trying to get a road up to Zurich as well. When Arabia attacked before, that was like one of the key points that they were attacking. And it's actually possible to defend as long as we can get some units in and out of there a bit easier, because there's a lot of like forest and stuff around. Man, why is Darius has got like a full fleet here? So yeah, with this great general, I did fancy stealing that coal up there. We still need more, and I don't really know where else we're going to get it. So, and like we do have spare great generals that aren't really doing that much, since most of the fighting is happening in water anyway, and like we only probably need like 2 great generals. And don't really need them like for tactical reasons. Alright, that's another alliance. Up to 5. And we are decently close on a couple more. Alright, dynamite is done. That gives the Eiffel Tower as well, which is another wonder I quite like. I feel like with the time you normally get it, it's pretty much something like a free policy, like the way that it works out by the end of the game. So yeah, could have chosen some different spots there, but thought I'd go for this one. Alright, and the tech next. I mean, there's definitely a chance we could be able to steal fertilizer off Arabia. Though I don't think he had any of them yet. So we'd want to go for replaceable parts or combustion at the bottom. Next policy we get is a free tech, which we're getting in 4 turns. So yeah, we could get one of them much sooner and research the other one. Went for combustion in the end. I'm not sure if I was planning to steal the other one or if I was just thinking that it is nice to have the oil. One of the great things about oil is that when you get the 25% monopoly on it, it gives +2 experience from every combat, I think. So that like helps your units level up super quick. Especially if you have that autocracy policy that's like +50% experience from combat. Alright, the diplomats are going out. It looks like we're getting one every turn or 2 from out of the capital. Which is one of the reasons I prefer playing on Epic, because on Standard, if we had this much production, we'd be building more than one every turn, so we'd be losing it. And yeah, that's +6 coal right there. Super useful for us. And that is the alliance with Brussels, which finally allows us to build Brandenburg Gate. And the Eiffel Tower as well. I wonder why I'm not trying to convert Marrakesh. And what was the other Morocco city we took? Orsant or something. Maybe we're just a little bit too far away from being able to convert it, so it would have taken a lot of missionaries, since the Inquisitors wouldn't work. Right, and we started constructing the two wonders now. And all the coal is pretty much gone. Well, I can't remember what turn it was that we had to give away the 3 to Arabia. And we ain't too terribly far away from refineries that give 1 extra coal each. Okay, we've got some wars starting. Apparently we can get there in 6 turns. It's a bit of a... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter either way, like, either we are their ally and if we end up at war, they would still end up at war with Rome as well. So it doesn't matter if it's us or Morocco that is allied with them. But either way, they're pretty screwed if we do get in a war with Rome, because we can't really defend them over there. Barcelona coming along pretty nicely, and yeah, we're still just rebuilding Marrakesh. Another great work heist, very nice. Must have quite a few of those by now. And we're actually happy as well. I assume the war weariness has ticked down also, so upgrading these boats isn't going to get any cheaper. But apparently I'm still spending my money on these. We actually only have 12 iron as well. That should be enough. Another lovely little great work heist in there. Alright, that did something. It is better to organise them yourself, but we have a lot at this point. It's a little bit long. And we've got this lovely event, so minus 1,500 gold and 4 iron, but we actually don't have enough gold right now. Or we could just spend 3,000 to get a 10%. I mean, I do really like that. That's pretty much 15% production in all cities, isn't it? Obviously we are short on the money, however, we take this policy, get the free tech, go for replaceable parts, that gets us into the new era, and we get the yield bonuses. Very nice. I kind of maybe should have thought more about that though, and not... The 4 iron is actually a little bit relevant, but... yeah, we are having to give some of that to Arabia as well, so we can get that back. And it's a slight shame because now our wonders are going to be finishing in the modern era instead of in the industrial era, which just means they're going to increase the cost of other wonders that we want to make. And there are still more that we want, believe it or not. But yeah, we got replaceable parts, so that's wire service, isn't it? Amongst other things. I don't know why wire service got nerfed. I feel like it wasn't really that good. But now it's been made to +1 for each alliance or friend to their culture and science. New spy as well. Yeah, it could be time for some counter spies actually. People must be running low on great works by now that we could even heist. But we're still going for it apparently. Brandenburg Gate done, free general and +15 experience to all newly created units. So military academies soon, and then we can build all of the new units that we want. And they will have 30 experience more than they would have a couple of turns ago. Yeah, we do need to get our defences sorted. Need some ranged units on those cities that could get attacked. And then probably just loads of boats. Wow, Madrid's actually not doing too well. Very slow production up there. Can't do too much about it, but we can get another great person. So another great profit it is. I guess probably we'll be putting it up in Madrid since it doesn't actually have that many good squares to work. And 4 turns until World Congress as well. Another town in there. Alright, last coal used. Is that the first landmark? Not sure, but that is a landmark right there. And we're up to 25 votes. I mean, we are really quite close to actually having allies with all the useful city-states. It's not that useful to have an alliance with a city-state that's just going to get killed by Rome anyway, if we ever get in a war. But definitely Almaty up there. Is one we could try and get. Another great diplomat in 6 turns. There are a couple of city-states that have already been eaten in this game as well. I think Persia, or maybe the Incas have one, and Rome has another. I actually failed. That's crazy. And we're putting a spy in Mecca. I wonder if that means there's a chance of getting a tech. We're actually quite close on that culture race thing. 7,000 isn't really a lot of culture though. It's actually surprisingly little. I feel like we have a lot of great works and 700 culture per turn, so definitely feels like it should be giving a lot more than that. Another landmark, good stuff. Alright, we've got 1,000 from delegates from the statecraft policy, and it is now time for the World Congress. and for our spy to come back alive. I mean, Arabia can't have that many more great works left, to be honest, that we can steal, so probably good to try out some of the other civs. Cool. Alright. Wire services are nice, but I do need some units, and I also still need more archaeologists. Not even working the holy site up there, man. Nice. Alright, World Congress it is. We did get up to 27 delegates, which is a lot. So sanction Morocco. It's a repeal, they already were sanctioned. Ban luxury Wales, that is like a resource we have the monopoly on, and obviously English sphere of influence Wittenberg, which we suggested. So we want to make sure we get this and that the ban luxury doesn't go through. Technically our vassals should be voting with us here. And yeah, I guess Morocco doesn't really affect us whether they're sanctioned or not, because I think we can make trade routes with them anyway, if we need to, which we don't really. But yeah, let's end this part here. We're actually getting pretty close to the point that I got up to, so we'll be able to continue playing this in a bit. And we'll see how the World Congress goes in the next part, and see if we get any oil from combustion. See you then, guys.